What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the No Face Crypto channel. Real quick, guys, for Uphold, 100% the best exchange for your crypto. Link in the description. Sign up for Uphold now using my link in the description. Get $20 in USDT or equivalent value right now. All right? Keep your crypto off of the exchanges. In order to do that, you need a cold storage wallet. For that, you can use Ledger. Ledger is a very safe open source cold storage wallet, and with a purchase with using my link, you get up to $20 in Bitcoin back for free. You also get $20 in USDT back for free when you use my link in the description to sign up for Uphold now. And last but not least, Caleb and Brown. For one-to-one support for your crypto, a one-to-one advisor and a one-to-one broker. Please lock in, and you are able to call your Caleb and Brown broker in real time any day, 24/7, 7 days a week, guys. This is the way to go when it comes to offloading and accumulating your crypto. All right, use the link in the description to check that out. I 100% highly recommend that. Full disclosure, I do get a kickback, but it is okay, guys. With that being said, let's get into the video and lock the fuck in. You feel me? No face, no guys. Alright guys, welcome back guys. Look, here's the deal with this video. Based off the amount of kills I get in this game, I will buy 5 XRP. Well, no, I will deploy 5 XRP into a liquidity pool on the MagneticDEX, on the XRPL. Per kill equals 5 XRP. I am not good at video games, so that's why we're doing *5, because I'm not expecting to get too many kills
Objectives
here.
have been marked.
Let's see.
Secure and hold those positions.
I got a shotty.
Hostiles are inbound.
I'm not trying to deploy all the bread, you know what I'm saying? But let's have some fun with it too. We're around here, bitch ass nigga. Language. Bitch ass. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! I need a medic.
Enemy attack is underway on Bravo.
I don't even know what's going on.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Be advised, hostile
Oh
attack
my
confirmed
god.
on Charlie.
I need help. Alright, we're not doing too bad, guys. Can you tell I play COD and never played Battlefield before?
Enemies are attacking Delta.
I have a parachute? Bro, like, see what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know.
Team, be advised, enemy sniper confirmed in your area.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, I'll lay down right here. This actually seems kind of good. You're tripping. Oh, that could have been a double kill.
Okay, guys, I've spotted a hostile sniper in our mission area.
Shotty from here? Oh, that would have been insane. That would have been insane. Yo! That's we don't gotta talk about that.
Be advised, the enemy have maintained their advantage.
I know.
Combat advantage is still held by the enemy. Regroup and re-engage.
Yo, would that have been crazy or no?
Objective Echo is under hostile control.
Holy shit.
The enemy still control more objectives. Regroup and attack.
That dude is tweaking. Bro just took speed. What the fuck, man? 18 kills. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as observed in the very short, terrible gameplay you guys have watched, now all my kills, honestly, there's a lot of cool C4 kills in there, but I got 18 kills, as you can see at the end of the footage there. Alright, so 18 times 5 as promised. I am depositing into the Magnetic DEX on the XRPL. So that is 90 XRP. What's that value right now? Let's see. What's XRP at right now? Guys, we're gonna be depositing around around $300 into the XRPL, into the wallet or whatever. Guys, let's just finish it out. I'm gonna do it right now for you guys. And if you've watched my previous video on liquidity pools, AMMs, Magnetic DEX on the XRPL, go ahead and do that right now. But if you've not done that already, then this is all gonna be like Chinese to you. So, with that being said, cut to the next clip. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in my wallet on the Magnetic DEX on the XRPL, I have sent over my 90 XRP. So, real quick, before I take you down my line of thinking, okay, I'm just going to take a sip of this brew. Shout out to everyone watching this channel, and cheers. Wow. That's a great brew. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Just to close out this video here, I'm going to take you down my line of thinking. Let's just go ahead and pull out a calculator real quick just in case we need it, guys. So, look, here's the deal here. Way back when, I put in 1 XRP into this liquidity pool. Hold on, where is it? This is in the mag pool. This is the, okay, right here. Trust line set, 1 XRP deposited into his AMM. Since that day, I've been earning around 1 XRG per day since that day, in perpetuity, forever. Okay? Since that day has started. Right? 1 XRP equals 1 XRG. Essentially, right now. For what I'm getting on the yield percentage-wise. Because it's at like 200%. They divided my XRP in half, but that's neither here nor there. Excuse me. Alright, guys, so just real quick, let me take you down my line of thinking, and in real time, I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing here. And you will see on this channel if it works out or if it doesn't work out, to be 100% completely honest. So, here's what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm investing into the XRP liquidity pool. We can pull that up right here. You can see the fees are they're 210% farming yield right now. And 16% without that boost. But anyway, this is the liquidity pool I'm in. It's 52 contributors, so you guys know it's not like some sham. Alright, it's not anything insane, super crazy. There's a lot more XRP in this one than this liquidity pool, but this is, for all intents and purposes, I'm invested in this liquidity pool. I want these rewards right now, so I want to take advantage of this, right? If one of my XRP is giving me 1 XRG in yield per day, and 1 XRP at this very moment equals 200 XRG. Hear me out here, guys. If I were to put, for example, 100 XRP into this liquidity pool, then essentially I should be receiving 100 XRG back every single day in perpetuity in rewards, right? We don't even need a calculator for this, guys. So, when that happens, all right, let's just say I put in 100 XRP and I'm gaining roughly 100 XRG per day. So every 2 days I can afford myself a free XRP off of yield. All right, quick maths, just that's like 170 free XRP on the year. And when you think about the capital deployed for that, that's not a lot of capital deployed to get that XRP. So we're not going to go that crazy. But if you were to put something like 2550 XRP in here and gain around 2550 XRG, effectively around every week-ish, you should be able to afford, week or two, you should be able to afford another free XRP. All right, so just for testing purposes, guys, for right now, I want to dump a little bit more into this. So we'll do like, for this liquidity pool, I'll throw in another 30 XRP. When I throw in this 30 XRP, effective, that's only like $90. It's not a lot, right? But we're just testing out the liquidity rewards right now. So if I throw in an extra 30 XRP, right, we're going to follow up on this channel, right? Now, obviously, the price, variance, how much you can get XRG per XRP is different, right? It'll change throughout time. So roughly, right, this isn't going to be exact numbers, but roughly, if I were to throw in 30, if I were to get 30 XRG a day, and it's going to take me 200, we'll just do quick maths, okay? Right, 200 divided by 30, yada, 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 okay? It's going to take me roughly a week to get one free XRP. Now, that might not seem worth it now, but it might be worth it in the future if XRP is worth thousands of dollars. Truly, truly. So, is it worth just testing out 30 XRP to see if I can get one free XRP after a week? Yeah, to me it is absolutely. Because if this works out, then you can put in a little bit more. But that's neither here nor there. It is not financial advice, guys. Just quick maths. And also, take this out of here, guys. We don't like the 666s here. We don't do all that, okay? But that is just a little bit of what I am thinking here. So, guys, just for you guys, I'm going to deposit into this liquidity pool, all right? All right, just for a little bit of further evidence, so you guys know I'm not bullshitting you, okay? Here's somebody who has 119 XRP invested into this liquidity pool. He gets these are his liquidity pool tokens, or his or hers liquidity pool tokens right here, okay? Damn, that sounded really whatever. All right, so right now this guy's like heavy in some of these other assets, okay? But look, as you can see here, he is actively trading. He's getting yield about 130 XRG a day, 100 XRG a day, if you want to say that, okay, for putting in 100 XRP, as I had said before, literally, right? So you can see here, guys, he's exchanging these XRG for XRP all the time. This isn't like a one-time thing. He does this, right? He does this, bro. He's been in this for a while. We can go all the way down. He's buying XRP with all of his yield from all of these things, okay? So that's why I tell you guys my line of thinking here, guys. If he's earning 100 yield, 100 XRG tokens, and 200 XRG tokens equals 1 XRP, and he's earning that every 2 days, he's getting a free XRP every 2 days. Quite literally. All right? So, as a matter of fact, we'll throw 50 XRP into this. Nah, we're going to stick to 30. We're going to stick to 30 for now. We'll stick to the plan. After a week, I will update. And in theory, we should be able to buy another XRP. So after this, guys, what we're going to do, if this does work out and this concept does become, valid, then we can start testing the waters a little bit more heavy here. But I like free XRP. And I think 1 week for one free XRP is fucking worth it, guys. Like, that's going to be worth more than a paycheck one day. I do believe that. But that is just an example of what can be done here. As you guys can see, this guy does not have a lot of money in here. It's like $1,500, all right? And he's getting free XRP all the time, all right? So, and he's sending to other wallets. He's sending, like, look, I don't have much more to say, and I want to be very clear. I am also drinking a beer, which is why I'm not putting a bunch of fucking XRP into this right now. And I wanted to have a little bit of fun with this video. But that is this guy's example here. So we're going to go back to this liquidity pool, and I will throw about 30 in here, and we should be able to receive around 30, 40 coins, maybe a little bit less per week, and then or per day, and essentially at the end of the week, we should have enough to buy 1 XRP. Hopefully. If not, I will update, but we will see, and just cut to the next clip. I wanted to show this, and also I wanted to state, before we make this deposit, guys, it took literally less than a second for me to send funds over, and this is like the most efficient, best thing that's ever happened to any financial system ever. But neither here nor there, whatever. I want to be very clear here. I want to show you guys how I found the last wallet that I found. So, and also just to show you how to use the magnetic DEX a little bit better. So you can, if you just do quick maths and figure out how much liquidity pool tokens you get per deposit or whatever the math is, you can do math, guys. If you can do a little bit of math, you can understand what the value of these liquidity pool tokens are. And so when I go to, we want to find something around like 600 to 800,000, and we go to this wallet, which I just found previously, right? Because this is a realistic goal for everybody, guys. Literally 100 XRP to get a free XRP every 2 days is a realistic goal for everybody that they should. I think everybody should follow that, to be completely honest. But I don't want to go. I wanted to come back to this wallet to show you guys the statistics for this guy. Insane, and this is what is possible in DeFi, guys. Just in the last week, he's gained what's the math here? 50, 60 XRP. All right. Literally in the last month, this guy's account has shot up exuberant, like just so insanely. I don't know if this is off of deposits or yield, not too sure, but 100%. I mean, we saw right here, this guy is buying XRP, 9 XRP here, 195 XRP he purchased here. Like, so this is stuff. If you stay in these liquidity pools for a long enough time, you can make money. Look, I'm just gonna be honest here, guys. I was telling somebody about this stuff in person the other day, and I'm gonna be real. Great dude, love him to death. Great dude, super smart guy. But some people just don't understand crypto and don't understand this stuff. And I'll be honest, I don't understand this 100%. But I know this isn't like some fucking scam. So I was telling a guy about this the other day. And I'm not gonna say his age range or anything like that. But like, he literally, dude was looking at me like, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. And honestly, I can see where he's coming from. But 99% of the things in crypto are scams. And just because this is on the XRPL, it's ran by Ripple, it's the first, it doesn't matter. Okay? There are still meme coin liquidity pools, and meme coins inherently are a scam. And so, yes, it is in your best interest for people to purchase from these liquidity pools and use this technology, but it doesn't make it inherently a pyramid scheme, no. But, all right, guys, here we go. Cut to the next clip again. All right, so as you can see here, I am back in the liquidity pool. Also, last week, just based off performance, we are down over the last week, and on the day, we are up a little bit. On the month, we are up, and on the year, we are up all time. So I'm just going to hop in this a little bit, and we're going to document this on the YouTube channel. I've spoken on this before. This will be added to the DeFi playlist. Guys, if you've not checked that out, please check that out already. We're going on a journey on the channel, guys. Look, I had someone ask me, what happened with the ZBEC investigation? And I understand completely. We can talk about ZBEC again in the future, but right now, I mean, this is a lot more interesting than some scams, in my opinion. All right, so look, with 30 XRP, guys, we will get $200,000 or 200,000 liquidity pool tokens. That's gonna sit us around 0.25% of this liquidity pool share, which I am comfortable with at this point with 30 XRP. I think that is, I mean, and the XRG token is literally like, it has everything to do with Crash and this dice game on here, but we're not going to get into that. I like what it shows. That's it. So look, we're going to submit this. We'll see what happens. I'll cut it up if I have to, but this should get us around 200,000 in the liquidity pool tokens, and this should net us around 30 XRG per day, which should net us around a free XRP at the end of this week, and we will take it from there. If that happens, we will take it from there. I'm just documenting it here for you guys to see. There's no one really showing this firsthand, and again, I could be charging for this information, but I am not as of right now. So I just want to make that very clear. Okay, let's click submit. All right. So that transaction was successful, and for everyone who does not know, in order to do transactions on the XRPL, you must sign them all physically, and it's just pretty cool, biometrics, whatever. But just the process and everything about it is extremely quick, extremely fast. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words, guys. But the deposit has been made. Let's see here where I can find my position. So you can see I have my liquidity pool tokens listed down here, and just based off of other wallets on this liquidity pool, we can make a pretty good assumption that we'll be earning around, that we'll be earning around 30 XRG per day here, and the goal of this will be to purchase an XRP at the end of the week. So we'll go to around someone who has around our token share, 200K. So this guy's got a, we're going to see. So we're just looking for XRG on the side here. And we'll just double check here. Jesus, like this guy's got so many tokens. Alright, so he's got literally around the same exact amount here. Let's just guesstimate. We're not going to be able to look very fast here. We have to find it. Hold on. Here we go. 30 XRG. We'll find another one just so we can be comfortable here. This guy is deep. Holy shit. Just give me XRG, another 30 XRG, so we can see here confidently, we can basically guess that we will get 30 XRG. And by the end of this week, we should be able to purchase 1 XRP, and that should prove to you guys that this is possible. Alright, one last look here at the liquidity pool tokens. 200K, and we'll see what happens, guys. But hopefully this next green thing that we see here will be the liquidity pool token, or the rewards from this liquidity pool. You feel me? I'm gonna get out of here. No face, no fucking care.